Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Hopefully this is going to be a big treat, guys. This is DC Brau, or Bro, or it's B-R-A-U. I think it's Brau, B-R-A-U, Brau. DC Brau Solar Abyss. And it's an Imperial IPA or a double IPA. This comes in at 10%. I don't think it's got the IBUs listed on the can. No, I do not see it. Very unique can. And it says right here, Solar Abyss Double IPA brewed with Mosaic hops. Big fan of Mosaic hops. I do like Mosaic hops. A nice pineapple-y, piney taste. So I don't have the IBUs listed here for this one, guys. For being a double IPA, I would think it'd be pretty big. I would think it'd be between 70 and 100, more likely. Haven't tasted it yet. Let me get a taste and I'll tell you what I think it is anyway. Commercial description on this one, guys. It says, alright, so you heard about the Armageddon. Didn't happen. Not to worry though, there's a new fiesta in the making. Solar Abyss party in your mouth. Lots of Mosaic hops. Everybody's going to be there. You should come. Piney, earthy, a little dank with that strawberry cough. Why don't you ditch the geeks and get on board? Some of these brewers come up with some wacky sayings and descriptions and all that kind of stuff. So, this is a double IPA, guys, so the food pairings are just a hair different for the cuisine. It calls for barbecue. And the cheeses are pretty much the same. Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. The more pungent cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger. And the meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware, Snicker, tulip, oversized wine glass. Got my favorite glass, Sovereign beer glass. And because of the ABV being 10%, it says it can be cellared, but you don't want to cellar this beer. You want to drink it as fresh as you can get your freaking hands on, guys. You want to enjoy that super in-your-face hot profile. And this one does have a date on it. It says here, DOB is 06/26/2015, June 26th. And I'm reviewing this on the 23rd of July. So, not quite a month old. So, considering I can't get this beer down here in Southwest Virginia, probably available in Northern Virginia, but it doesn't come quite this far south. Since they're out of Washington, D.C., you would think they would come a little further than that. So, don't know how big the brewery is. Hopefully before too long, we'll be able to see these beers down here in Southwest Virginia. So, being in the Roanoke Valley here, it's sometimes the beer distribution around here is really horrible, guys. It really is. I just found out. I called Martin out at Barrel Chest to check on the Woot Stout from Stone, and he's telling me that the distributor has changed. Roanoke City still has specialty distributing, which usually does a pretty good job of getting those beers in on a timely manner. And they switched over to Blue Ridge Beverage, and I mean from county. I mean you can almost see the Roanoke City and county line from the beer store. One distributor is carrying it there, and another distributor is carrying it here, and you can see the two stores. They're going to have it, and these guys are not. That's, pardon my French, that's severely screwed up. So, not a big fan of the distribution in Virginia. It is wacky. Some of these beers sat in the warehouses for a long time. Some of them are pulled from one store and sent to another store hoping they'll sell them. I mean, it sucks. It really does. It sucks. But let's get on with this one. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about, so let's pop the top on this bad boy and put it in the glass. I'm looking forward to it. This was sent to me by Ryan, so Ryan, thanks brother for sending me this beer. He asked me if I had it, and I said no, so he sent it to me. Kind of a pricey little shipment to send one beer, but I don't know what this beer costs. Being a 10%, it probably comes in a 4-pack instead of a 6-pack. And I don't know how pricey it is. He may put some comments in there telling me how much it did cost for 1 or a 4-pack, whatever. On that pour, we barely got enough head to cover the top of the beer. And over to the light, it is very cloudy, guys. It looks like an unfiltered beer to me. Down in the bottom part, I can see just a little bit of light coming through down here in the thin part. But up here, very cloudy. It's for a double IPA, it's a very lighter color. An orange tangerine color. It's not very dark. But it is super cloudy. Not getting any light at all through there. No bulb, no light. So, like I said, it looks like an unfiltered beer to me. Let's get a nose on it. Ooh. Oh, man. Very West Coast style. The pine, grapefruit, pineapple, mango, oranges, tangerines. This got it going on. Mosaic hops is kicking ass on this one. Wow. They have used a ton of hops on this beer the way it smells, guys. The hop aroma is off the chain. Very West Coast style in my opinion. Wow. I can't wait to dive into this. I'm drooling on myself. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Ryan. Thank you, brother. This smells wonderful. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. Wow. Very bitter. I would think the IBUs are probably closer to 120 on this one. Very bitter on the back end. Very big beer. A lot of hops taste to balance out that amount of sweet malt. Super piney. Grapefruit. Heavy on the pineapple. Very citrusy. Orange, like I said, tangerines, mango, apricots, pears, apples. Got a lot of different flavors coming out on this beer. But very bitter on the back end to balance some of that sweetness out. Very tasty. It's a big beer. It's a sipper. Sipper. Sipper, not a chugger. Wow. That's pretty damn delicious. I've had several other beers. I haven't had this one. I've had several other beers sent to me. And they seem to be a fairly knowledgeable brewery with some good things going on. So I'm hoping we're going to see some of these beers start showing up down here in the Roanoke Valley before too long. So I hope so anyway. That's pretty damn tasty. I would buy that. I definitely would buy that. Well, it's right out of the fridge. Let me let her taste it before I sit here and sip it all in front of you. And we'll come back and do the final chug on this one. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. This is damn tasty. This is very, very tasty. If I could get my hands on these locally, I would buy these all the time, guys. I really would. Unless it was overpriced. But this is very, very delicious. Everything that you want in a double IPA. Especially being brewed here on the East Coast here in Washington, D.C. I'm about 3.5 hours away from Washington, D.C. So I surely hope that these guys are going to expand a little bit, at least their distribution, and we're going to start seeing some of these beers from these guys before too long down here in Western Virginia. So very tasty. So let's do the final chug. Been sipping on it here about 35-40 minutes. Wonderful, wonderful hop aroma on this. The pine, the grapefruit, the pineapple, tropical fruit notes. Very citrusy. Very delicious. Final chug. I would like to see them have the IBUs listed on the can. It's not listed here, and it's not listed on the Beer Advocate or Rate Beer, either one. Very nice can. A lot of nice graphics. Very nice. Just the can is enough to say, oh, I haven't had that. I'm going to pick that up and give it a try. Very nice artwork on the can. Very nice beer inside that can. Got a date on the bottom of it. Date of birth instead of enjoy by. Very nice. Those guys up there at DC Brau are doing some pretty tasty stuff. I've had 2 or 3 different beers from them sent to me, and I've enjoyed all of them. They do some really tasty stuff, and this may be the one of the better ones that I've had. It's been a while since I've done some of their beers, but this one was very tasty. And Ryan, thanks a bunch, brother, for sending it to me. It was awesome. It was pretty damn tasty. So tasty. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, guys. If I was putting a numeric rating on this, guys, it would probably be a 98, maybe even a 99, since it has a date on the bottom of the can. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 92 in their outstanding range. So good number from them. It is an outstanding beer, guys. It really, really is. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 98 and 91 in the style. So 90s all around, guys. Definitely an A beer as far as I'm concerned, and as far as everybody else is concerned here. Looks like we're all in agreement. It is an A beer. I enjoyed it. Like I said, Rate Beer has 98 on it, and I'm more in line with that number than a 92. Just wish I could see the IBUs on here, because I think it's pretty high for this for a double IPA with 10% alcohol. I would say it's over 100 with the bitterness that I'm getting. Just a guess now, but very tasty. It's definitely worth picking up. So, all you guys that are around Washington, D.C., I don't know how far out these guys distribute their beers, whether they go a lot further north than they do south, or how big the brewery is, I'm not sure. But they're doing some tasty stuff. So, I hope to see this in my area before too long. So, if you've had it from DC Brau, their Solar Abyss, which is a double IPA or an Imperial IPA, let me know what you think. I loved it. It was damn tasty. So, Ryan, thanks again, brother. Come on back tomorrow, guys. Let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.